what they don't understand sometimes is they sign something, and then by the time it actually comes out, they forget why they signed it, and then now it becomes about what sound is in. We need to try and put you with this person, we need to try and put you with that person, or try and get you to sell to this demographic, and it's just like there's so many things, and it's so mathematical that it doesn't even become real anymore.
You were signed before for a while, and I know that in my opinion, I thought that the label were perceiving that you were going to be like the new Usher.
Yeah.
That you were going to be the UK Usher, you know, you're going to take over and this and that. When you got signed, did you share the same vision as them, or because at a certain point things must have had to go separate ways?
Like, I think, yeah, that was like always like the complicated thing as well, because like you go in there and it's like they kind of want you to be another Usher, but it's like, why don't you just, you've got Usher already on this, like, well, I don't understand why you need another Usher, do you know what I mean? I don't understand, like, he's still about as well, and he's someone I'm a big fan of, so it's like, he's still doing what he's doing kind of thing, so it's like, I'm not here to be another Usher, I'm here to be the next Loick Essien, do you know what I mean? And bring what I can to the table, because I feel like everybody's got their own story to tell, and I don't think Usher could tell my story, do you know what I mean, better than I could tell it, because I've been through it. So it's just like that kind of thing, and it's just like just a lot of business minds mixed with like people that actually genuinely love music. I think that's all that happened now.
So now your new situation, are you gonna go on a major route again, or are you gonna stay independent? What's going to be the next step for you?
I think for me, just take each day as it comes, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a bunch of features, like everybody's still that I would like to get in contact with, or I would want to get in contact with, I can. So especially on this side of the pond. So for me, it's it would just be, for me, it's how I kind of feel, and whatever situation I do go into next, they have to understand what it is before they get involved, because I'm definitely not, I'm not doing the whole changing kind of thing, or whatever.
What don't they understand? Because this is what I don't understand. They don't understand.
I think what they don't understand sometimes is they sign something, and then by the time it actually comes out, they forget why they signed it, and then now it becomes about what sound is in. We need to try and put you with this person, we need to try and put you with that person, or try and get you to sell to this demographic, and it's just like there's so many things, and it's so mathematical that it doesn't even become real anymore. It's like you're working on a project, and it's almost like you're just hoping it works rather than doing it the real way, do you know what I mean? Like trying to create great music, making the people connect with your music first, and then showing them the other sides like personality and stuff like that and whatever after. And I feel like a lot of it is based on now, like how well you look, or do you know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks, do you know what I mean? But I feel like sometimes when you've got a creative mind that actually, because I actually write my own music and I actually am very involved in what I do, I think when you've got someone like that, I think it's hard to just kind of try and tell them like, look, this is how you got to jump, let's do this, let's make this happen. It can only last for so long.
In that situation where they want to try and say, okay, well, like I said, that sounds in, let that person write the music for you. And I
just don't think I just didn't think really they knew what they was doing. I think as I say, I just think it's the people that know now, do you know what I mean? Because you've got so many different things like Kendrick Lamar, like you've got Etta Bond and Raph with the Emergency Room mixtape. There's a lot of like Azealia Banks, like you've got a lot of people that are different and that stand out because they're different. So it's like, sometimes it's like, they know it needs to be different, but they don't know what it is, so kind of thing. Basically, all they're really telling you is that they need a hit record, and they need to put it out by this time, and we need it. And whatever it is, if it's gonna sell numbers, they don't mind what they're putting out. And really, it's not like that, because you could put out a hit song, and that could be the death of your career, do you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta really kind of weigh up the options, like, are you cool with really doing this? Can you do this? How long can you do this for? And that's like, I don't think no one wants a career like that. So everybody wants a career where they can say like how they feel and tell their story through their music, and that's what I'm doing now.